Okay, roll for interesting video check. Well, all right, we'll try to do better than that. So, what is this thing? Well, short answer is it's a 60-sided die. It's made out of metal. Goes through 1 through 60. And if you want one, you can just do a search on Etsy. It'll come right up. Probably cost you $20 or $25. But what is the shape? How are these things put together? What is it related to? Does anybody really actually know anything about what this thing is? Well, I've modeled several of them and I've done the math, so maybe I can help you out. Let's explore this. Okay, so this is a deltoidal hexacontahedron, which are fancy words. Deltoidal just means that the faces are made out of kites. And hexacontahedron means 60-sided shape. So it is a 60-sided shape with identical kites for sides. Now, how unusual is this shape really? I mean, it's very big, but can you make one with 51 sides or 92 sides or something like that? Well, short answer is no, not really. Shapes that have identical four-sided faces are kind of unusual as long as you ignore spindles, and spindles are boring and an infinite class, and we're ignoring those. So anyway, taking those aside, there really only are about 5 shapes that are like that. The first one you know quite well. It's a cube. It's got 6 identical square faces. Another one would be the rhombic dodecahedron. It's got 12 sides. They're made out of rhombuses. This is a really cool shape. I mean, after the platonic solids, it's pretty much shape number 6. I'll make a video on that somewhere. There's another one that has 24 sides, made out of kites. The icosahedron. And there's a 30-sider too. These are made out of rhombuses. And that is the rhombic triacontahedron. And then, of course, there's the one that we've already seen. The biggest one that I know of, the kite hexacontahedron. So, but how do these shapes come together, and what makes the faces be exactly what they are? Well, in order to start with that, let's look at the flat tessellation that I made. And yeah, I know it's really busy, but this is an experimental site, and I really don't ever know how these things come together until I build them. And that's a big part of the reason why I built them, to be honest. Let's take a look at this blue kite here. Let's take a look and see what we've got. You see the bottom corner? There's 6 different things coming, 6 different sides coming together. On the left and the right, there are 4 sides coming together. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the top, there are 3 coming together. Now, let's take a look at our hexacontahedrons. Let's look at, this side right here. See, at the top, 3 sides coming together. On the left and the right, there are 4 sides coming together. And at the bottom, instead of 6, you have 5 coming together. And that difference between 6 and 5 is what changes it from being flat to being round. And it's such a small difference that it takes a lot. It takes 60 full sides before it comes all the way around and evens up. So that's what's going on here. Here's the math. And I'm going to touch on this pretty lightly. But all we're doing right here is making sure that all the corners are equal. When you add up the angle, all the quadrangles, not squares really, when you add up the angles, they come to 2 pi or 360 degrees. and run it through the grinder, and you get these numbers. And this is so similar to this shape right here that you end up having something very big and very close to flat. Much closer to flat than the rest of these here. But round enough so that it comes around in 60 sides. And then all you got to do, draw up a template, do like about maybe an hour or two of crafting, and bang, you've made yourself a kite hexacontahedron. Or, and I can't blame you, you can just buy a 60-sided die. These are cool to roll. Very ASMR, really. So thanks for watching.